Alright guys, what we have here is a 2008 Chevy Cobalt, and last couple of days it's been having temperature issues. Yes, there's my cat. We gotta make a cameo. That's Zeus. Say hi, Zeus. Anyways, I went out today and got a new thermostat for it, new temperature sensor, and my cat's gonna help me work on it today. So he's master mechanic. He'll be helping me out because I don't know a lot about it. So, well, maybe a little. Anyways, the dash, when you turn the key on, start the motor up, the fan wants to run all the time, and the digital display just shows dot dot dot. 3 dashes, no actual numbers to. So I've looked up a few things, and it could be the thermostat or it could be the sensor. So I want to try the thermostat first and flush the cooling system out, because the car's got 100,000 miles on it. It's never had the cooling system flushed, so we're going to do that today. But the first thing you do, you have to take this cover off, which I've already unsnapped it. Just had it laying up there for, just to show you guys. So just lay it off to the side. And right here, you have what we're looking for. If you look down here, right between the motor, if I can get the camera in here, there is the water inlet housing. It's got 2 bolts that hold it on. The only problem is there is a clamp that is in your way from getting the bottom bolt off. So take a pair of needle nose pliers, any kind of pliers that you can reach back in there and get a hold of that clamp. And in my case, it's just a spring clamp. Clamp onto it, twist it a little bit to break it free, and then just move the clamp back. So I've already done that. I don't know if you can see, but I've moved the clamp back a few inches. So yeah, that's where we're at so far. Alright, in order to get these bolts out here, there's 2. You'll need a 10mm deep well socket, a swivel, and a couple of extensions for your ratchet, as you can see. And it's a 3/8 ratchet. So if you got these things and you move the clamp out of the way, you should be good to go. So yeah, here we go. As you can see, I got the top bolt loose, and where it's loose, it is letting some of the fluid leak out. So that's normal. That's going to happen. You're going to lose quite a bit of your radiator fluid once you loosen this thermostat housing up. So and one other note is just loosen the bolts to it up, and then take them out with your fingers, and be real careful not to drop them, because if you drop one down in your motor, it's going to be a bitch fishing it out. So just be real careful when you do that. Right there it is. Say hi, Zeus. Zeus has got it covered. Without him, I couldn't do this. And here are the 2 bolts holding the housing in. So you know what they look like. They all look really good. Really not much oxidation. So but you don't want to lose these. So just put them somewhere where they won't get lost. Tool tray, anywhere, so you know where they're at. As you can see, I just took the housing and it came off easily. Wasn't stuck to it or anything like that. I just pulled it straight back out of the way, and as you can see, right there is the thermostat. All I gotta do now is just reach in and pull it out. And let me see here. And there it is. As you can see, all the radiator fluid is coming out. And just snake it out of here. And there we go. Alright, here we go. Here's the new thermostat. I got it at the local Advanced Auto Parts. It's a CarQuest product. I think this one was like $21. So I stopped at AutoZone. They didn't have one in stock. Theirs was like 18 bucks. But Advanced was good enough to adjust their price on it for me and sold it to me for what AutoZone was pricing it at. So that was good of them. So anyways, there it is. You can see it's got the O-ring gasket already on it. The other one was actually a little corroded. There's the old one. You can see around the O-ring, the back of it. And right here is probably part of the problem right here. Don't know if you guys can see that. Right there. See that little O-ring inside of there? It's kind of squished out, deformed. That right there will make this thermostat malfunction. Will make it stick open. So yeah, right there's the problem. I hope, anyways. We'll just see. What do you think, Zeus? Yeah, really? Doesn't look good, does it? Alright, Zeus has just reinstalled the thermostat. And let's see what he did here. Let's see. Can you guys see it? Oh, the sun's kind of coming down on me, but right there it is. There's the new thermostat in place. And remember, the spring side goes down. Alright? Spring side goes down. So there it is. Good job, Zeus. Good job. Now it's just a matter of getting the inlet housing back in place, lining the bolt holes up, putting the bolts back in and tightening them down. And then we'll have to move the clamp back up in place because we had to move it earlier to get to the bolt. But that's pretty much it right there. It's pretty simple, but the biggest part of it is really moving the clamp, because sometimes they can be really hard to get to. You don't have to remove any of the wiring or hoses or anything. Just kind of snake your hand around, get a hold of the clamp, move it out of position, move it to where you can access the bolt, and that's really all you have to do. All right. Well, we got the housing back on, we got the bolts back in, and I will admit it was a little tricky, mostly the bottom bolt. One tip I have is make sure that you finger start these bolts, because all this is aluminum. You don't want to cross thread anything. If you do, you're going to be in a world of hurt. So thread these in with your fingers until you're sure that they're not cross threading, and then go ahead and tighten them down with your ratchet, and just go top, bottom, bottom, top, just alternate. Don't crank down on it, because like I said, it's aluminum. Just crank down on till they're snug, give them just a bit of an extra turn, and then after you drive the car and warm it up, check for leaks. If they need tightened down some more, then go ahead and do it then. So yeah, right there it is. Thermostat is in. We just got to move the clamp back into position. Ain't that right, Zeus? Zeus don't care. Woo! All right. By far the hardest part of this is the clamp. The clamp is a bitch. It's a little bit of cursing and, well, just cursing in general. Scraped a couple of knuckles. I got the clamp back in position. Yeah, it's not the easiest thing, but that'll be the most trouble you'll run into when you're trying to replace this thermostat on these cars. So yeah, it's all back together. Just got to add a little fluid to it, start it up, see what's going on. Zeus, you failed me. You left me right when I needed you the most. Zeus. Cats don't care. And I'm just going to add a little fluid to it, but this is just straight water. Just enough to test it out, see if it's going to leak or anything, and let it warm up, see what it does. After I get all this lined out, no leaks and stuff, I'm going to drain the rest of the fluid out and replace it with a good, clean, fresh antifreeze. And we'll take it from there. And remember, just fill it up to the where the little arrow is. That's the cold level. I know Zeus is in the way, but come on, Zeus, move. Hey, we're making a video here. Come on now, man. Come on, dude. Yeah, I know you want to help. Right now, you're killing me. All right, should be good. Put the cap back on. Now, I'm not going to put the cover back on just yet. So check everything. Oil cap's on good. Dipstick. I may have put a little bit too much water in it, but that's okay. I'm going to flush it out anyways. No tools laying around. All right, let's see what happens. And there we go, folks. The coolant, when it hit 180 degrees, which is what that thermostat was, it kicked in. The gauge is dead, back to normal. Right now reading 185 degrees. I don't know if you guys can see that. I know there's a glare from the sun here, but yeah, 185 degrees Fahrenheit. It was just all dashes, no numbers, and I think that was the problem. A little rubber O-ring, which is a common problem with these cars, I've come to find out. So yeah, that's it. 185 degrees, holding fairly steady. Yeah, I believe we may have fixed it. So anyone out there that's having the same issues with their Cobalt, this is a easy, simple fix. I did go ahead and buy the temperature sensor because I wasn't for sure if it was a thermostat or the sensor. So but I don't think I'll be needing a sensor. I'm not going to take it back. I'm going to hold on to it just in case I do need it. So there you go, guys.